Hello everyone, it's been a tough week for the Z Invaders Air Force, and there's still time for things to get worse. While we wait, more good news keeps coming in. For example, more videos from Operation Spiderweb. In this video recently released by the Ukrainian security service, you see a drone's first-person flight from takeoff on the roof of a prefabricated transport module up until the moment it hits one of Ivan the Invader's Tupolev 22 M3 backfire bombers at the Belaya Airbase. The footage shows it flying over farmlands and settlements near the airbase. In the background, you can see smoke columns from planes already attacked. That black smoke comes from kerosene the fuel planes use, showing these planes were ready to take off. Upon entering the dispersal shelter area of the base, you can see multiple bombers in their protected parking area. The drone stops and does a 360-degree pan to observe the damage already caused. This allowed operators to adjust the remaining drone's attack pattern to avoid defensive fire or targeting already destroyed planes. It's easy to imagine the nerves of the operators who were controlling the drones at that moment and their desire not to make mistakes in order to cause the maximum damage to the bombers. It's clear that several are already completely engulfed in flames. It's amazing how poorly protected Russian bases are, leaving valuable planes almost defenseless. That proves that the Z pilots felt completely safe here. After assessing the damage, the operator selects the Mosquito's target and calmly guides it to the spot where it can cause the most harm to the aircraft. Simply epic. As noted, the complete lack of defensive fire from the base guard is also remarkable, and clearly there was also no electronic interference, which we can see from the quality of the video image. This again shows the Horde didn't expect an attack at this base. The video also confirms fiber optic controlled drones weren't used. The control cable was likely cut by traffic on the road the drone crossed. I have a question about the smoke visible in the fields near the base. This suggests another drone may have been shot down or crashed en route to the base, which seems the most reasonable to me. Regardless of that, the Ukrainian Mosquito managed to reach its target after significant damage had already occurred inside the airbase. As for assessing the total damage, it is still difficult to establish precise figures. However, according to Oryx, we know that approximately 20% of Mordor's strategic bomber fleet was destroyed. In other words, 1 out of 5 Z strategic bombers are now out of service after this operation. Therefore, Operation Spiderweb not only significantly reduced Russia's strategic strike capability, but possibly also saved lives by destroying aircraft that were about to launch their attacks. Friend, a quick pause. We want to invite you to join Parabellum, since our community is what encourages us to keep going. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Let's discuss today's topic. On June 7th, both Ukrainian and Russian sources confirmed that an F-16 reportedly shot down a Su-35 Flanker E from the Z Air Force over the Kursk front. Both sides have released images of the plane burning on the ground, but there is still no video of the moment of impact or the aircraft's crash. Zmil bloggers, including Fighter Bomber, confirmed the pilot ejected safely and was rescued by the Horde. This is Ukraine's 10th confirmed Su-35 shootdown since the war began, and the first in air-to-air combat. But first, come on, Fighter Bomber, say your line. The Su-35 Flanker E, an upgraded Soviet Su-27, is the most advanced non-stealth fighter jet. Designed for air superiority and precision strikes, it features high speed, advanced sensors, and excellent maneuverability from thrust vectoring engines. Equipped with the Airbase E radar, the Su-35 can detect targets at a distance of up to 400 kilometers, track 30 at once, and engage up to 8 simultaneously. It reaches speeds up to 2,500 kilometers per hour and carries various missiles and guided bombs on 12 hardpoints. Now, regarding the combat, obviously there are conflicting reports about the incident, and the Russians again say that the shootdown was caused by missile fire from their air defense. I mean, I don't know how that could be better, but, well, it must be for internal consumption, and for Donald Trump, who believes everything Putin tells him. The Ukrainians confirmed the shootdown was caused by an air intercept missile, 120A advanced medium-range air-to-air missile fired from a Ukrainian, formerly Dutch, F-16 Block 20. Sources indicate that the Russian plane was trying to approach the Ukrainian border with the intention of intercepting Ukrainian MiG-29 fighter jets that were carrying out precision strike missions against targets inside Russian territory. At that moment, the Su-35 fell into a preset trap and was neutralized before it could attack. Defenders' reports say the F-16 fired the advanced medium-range air-to-air missile from beyond visual range, meaning a distance of 50 to 100 kilometers, the one that struck the Su-35 near Yurasovo, around 15 kilometers from Ukraine's border. This engagement is logical due to increased Ukrainian Air Force activity near and over the front, particularly the Kursk front, where defenders aim to take Totkino, with multiple recent reports of airstrikes against ammunition depots and logistics centers in the area. So it was expected that fighters from the Federation of Mordor would appear in the area to try to protect their infantry colleagues. Kyiv continued to expand its efforts to deny the use of airspace to the Horde, while working intensively to modernize its air force under persistent air pressure from the invader. Although the Z air forces outnumber them, Ukrainian units exploit flaws in the invaders' tactics and radar coverage, using a combination of electronic warfare and decoy tactics. So far, the F-16s were mostly used for combat air patrols away from the front, such as over Kiev, intercepting Russian missiles and drones. But their offensive use could be changing, as lately they have been more active on this front, launching constant bombing missions with precision munitions against Russian positions. For those who want to see additional content, we invite you to subscribe to our Patreon, where for just $1 a month you'll have access to exclusive content. Now, an important question. Do you think the F-16s will be able to push back Ivan's Air Force? Leave your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel.